I care for my son, who's 8 years old. He's football mad and loves history, and he's also got autism spectrum condition. I've been his parent his whole life, but I've officially been his carer since he was 3 years old. The hardest part of juggling is my son requires quite a strict routine as part of his condition, so it's making sure that I can have that flexibility to be able to take him to school and pick him up and do the same things every day. Being involved in the Bristol Carers community has helped me be more open about my son's condition and make people more aware that parents are carers.
My mother went into a care home just before Christmas last year. She'd been struggling at home for about a year and a half before that, but she'd had about 4 falls over that period, and each time she fell, she ended up in hospital. So I'm her lasting power of attorney, so I manage all her financial affairs. The most important thing for me is that my mum gets well looked after. But it's time consuming, even though I'm only managing the financial side of things. But I'm really fortunate that here at Aviva, they're very flexible about that sort of thing, and they understand exactly what's necessary, and that if I needed time, then people have been very understanding and allowing me to have the time to go and do the sort of things I need to do.
I'm actually a carer for 2 people. One is my lovely niece, who's 22. Sadly, my brother died 8 years ago, and she had a really hard time coping with it, and through adolescence she's really suffered with her mental health. The other person I care for is my mum, who is just wonderful. So she's 84, only stopped clearing the gutters a few years ago, and is a member of the University of the Third Age. When you become a carer for the first time, what you need to know is that so many other people will be in the same situation or a similar situation, or will have been in that situation. So if you think about it, we have all either cared for somebody, or we're going to care for somebody, or we will be cared for by somebody. So I think caring is an almost universal experience, so don't feel alone. When my dad was ill, I didn't identify as a carer because I thought my mum was doing the work, and also because I was worried that my boss would judge me and would think that I wasn't doing as well at work. And he said, "Mary, just go and be a carer. It's okay." And I said, oh. And it's still, that was just the most amazing thing he could have said. The best part about both the Carers Network and being in it is knowing that the company's listening and that it cares.